Early this morning, the government of Turkey informed my administration that they would be stopping combat, ceasefire permanent.
Today, President Trump took credit for a ceasefire in Syria, while announcing the U.S. will lift sanctions he imposed on Turkey.
The sanctions will be lifted unless something happens that we're not happy with.
Trump says the ceasefire will save Kurdish lives.
And now people are saying, wow, what a great outcome. This was an outcome created by us, the United States, and nobody else. No other nation. Very simple.
Just yesterday, Russia and Turkey agreed on a plan to push Syrian Kurdish fighters out of the region they once occupied.
150 saat içinde YPG'li teröristler ve silahları 30 kilometrenin dışına çıkartılacak, 10 kilometre derinlikte Türk-Rus devriyeleri başlayacaktır.
Foreign policy 是这么说的。这个和平协议为土耳其和俄罗斯瓜分叙利亚东北一大块原本由库德族控制的土地铺平道路。
We've done a good job. We've saved a lot of lives.
The ceasefire came too late for these Kurdish children, victims of an alleged chemical weapons attack. A chemical weapons expert we spoke to said the horrific burns suggest the use of white phosphorus, which is banned by the international community when used against civilians.
Turkey has strongly rejected the allegations and emphasized that it can never be the case.
Tekrar söylüyorum ki biz uluslararası hukuk ve anlaşmalarıyla yasaklanan hiçbir mühimmatı veya kimyasal silah kullanmadık, kullanmayız.
Countless lives are now being saved as a result of our negotiation with Turkey, an outcome reached without spilling one drop of American blood.
是啊，因为死的都不是美国人。
Yesterday, Sarah was playing in the street, as carefree as any 8-year-old anywhere, until 3 in the afternoon, when she and her older brother Mohammed were hit by a mortar. Her cousin Khadija full of fear, and no wonder. Sarah's right leg had to be amputated above the knee, and the left is full of shrapnel. I don't know if they've told her that her brother Mohammed is dead. He was 12.
Let someone else fight over this long, blood-stained sand.
是，美军并非全数撤离叙利亚。
A small number of U.S. troops will remain in the area where they have the oil, and we're going to be protecting it.
Is to deny access to those oil fields by ISIS and others who may benefit from their revenues that could be earned.
Нефтяные поля военные США не бросают. Только союзников оставляют наедине с турецкой армией.
Американцы лжецы, курдские дети гибнут.
It's vegetables that are bouncing off the armor and sticking to the windows. The U.S. troop pullout is controversial. Many in the Kurdish north feel betrayed.
We will never forget that. We will never forget. Yes.
觉得遭到背叛的，还有和库德族人一同并肩作战的美军。
3 months ago, I was in northern Syria with the Army's 34th Infantry Division. Weeks ago, our commander-in-chief announced he was pulling our last troops out of the region.
I say, why are we protecting Syria's land?
Ever since, I haven't been able to sleep at night. I was stationed in July in Kobani, Syria. In Kobani, there's a little cafe where we met with our Kurdish counterparts. We drank tea in little glasses. I met a Kurdish fighter who asked me if the U.S. would ever leave Syria. I reassured him, of course the U.S. would never leave Syria and abandon the Kurds. They're our partners. I was wrong. Last week I read that Kobani was attacked by Turkey. That's the same city where I drank tea with the Kurds and reassured them that we'd have their back. Now I worry that those same men may be dead. I can't believe President Trump let this happen.
Left with few options for defending themselves, the Kurdish forces formerly allied with the U.S. strike a deal with American foe President Assad.
I am committed to pursuing a different course, one that leads to victory for America.
川普或许说对了一件事，这是一场重大胜利，不过不是美国的重大胜利。Foreign Affairs 说，这是川普给普丁的礼物。川普的外交政策对俄罗斯来说简直是恩赐。
Russia is trying to fill the void left by the U.S. in Syria. How quickly do Russian troops move in? Here are U.S. and Russian troops at the same strategic location, just 2 days apart.
Жители города приветствуют машины, моргают дальним светом, дети выбегают к дороге. Российский флаг здесь как гарантия того, что по городу стрелять не будет никто.
Foreign Affairs 期刊总编警告，川普这次丢掉的不是叙利亚，不是中东，而是更重要的东西。
The signal, perhaps even larger, of a new world in which the United States cannot be trusted to keep its commitments. And that's the scariest part of all this. What's not clear now is whether anybody else can trust the United States' other commitments, and that's the big scary question.
曾经3度荣获普利兹新闻奖的《纽约时报》专栏作家弗里曼也有着相同的看法。在这篇以川普的3赢为题的文章里，弗里曼写道：“这是普丁的胜利，库德族的惨败和美国盟邦的不确定。”弗里曼并不认为美军撤离中东完全是错误的，但不应该是这样的离开法。这次的撤军无疑是向所有美国盟友释出一个讯息：你们最好开始拟定自保计划，因为要是俄罗斯、中国或是伊朗想要找你们麻烦，美国不会罩你们，除非你们给钱。
Ведь США ненадежный партнер. Понимаю, почему на этой неделе струхнули, например, поляки. В статье под заголовком «Трамп предал курдов».
此刻，川普的心里只有斩不断的弹劾案。
Did you tell President Zelensky to publicly announce the investigations, Mr. President?
Trump is now portraying himself as international peace broker.
He's painting this as a straight-up success, which is much needed when you're in the middle of an impeachment inquiry.
This is a US foreign policy scramble, once again forced to dance to the ever-changing tune of its impulsive leader.